Vice Chairwoman of the Board of Selectmen and member of the Anti-Scams Task Force, Amanda Groh, explains a few types of scams that people should be aware of.
Hi, I'm Amanda Groh from the Board of Selectmen in the town of Norwood and a member of the Norwood Anti-Scam Task Force. Two of the scams that we've been trying to raise awareness of in the community are the grandparent scam and the romance scam. The grandparent scam, a scammer will usually try to reach out to you through your phone or through other methods to try to convince you that your grandchild or maybe your child is in trouble. Maybe that they'll claim that they're currently in need of bail money or that they've been in a horrible accident and the only solution is for you to give them money. And so usually with these scams, the big red flag is the fact that someone is trying to pressure you with an unsolicited call, trying to get you to give them money or trying to convince you to purchase gift cards, or they might ask you to try to go and get bitcoins. But the point of the transaction for them is to convince you to do something that you don't want to do, that you might not have done if you weren't sort of in a aroused emotional state where you're worried about the safety of your loved one. So you always want to take a breath and be careful, because you don't want to follow the instructions that they'll be trying to give you while they have you in a state of panic. That's the way that scammers tend to work. They tend to want to get you off guard. A lot of times when you hear about scams, it's easy to say, oh, I would never fall for that. But in the heat of the moment, when someone is painting a very convincing picture, any of us could be a victim. Another scam we're trying to raise awareness of is romance scams, and these scams involve someone trying to establish a friendship and then eventually what seems like a romance with you. Usually it'll be through a phone, through texts, through online places like social media sites, and as they lure you into this seeming romantic relationship, eventually they start asking you to send them money. And it's very painful because at this point you've formed an emotional connection with the person, or what you think is an emotional connection, but it's actually someone that is just completely not representing who they really are. They're not even where they say they are. And so you want to be very careful about these types of scams where they're trying to form an emotional connection to you. To, again, the red flags are asking for money, asking for more money. So that's the type of thing we really want to get the message out in the community to be very careful around. Scams have certain traits in common, and the more you start to recognize the techniques, it kind of doesn't matter which specific way they're trying to do it, you'll begin to be able to pause, take a breath, and realize that, okay, this is a scam. If you think that you have been a victim of a scam, or you know of someone, a friend or a relative who thinks it's been a scam, make sure that you reach out. You can contact the Norwood Police on the business line. And if you think that you're not sure if something is a scam, you can also ask questions of the Norwood Anti-Scam Task Force. The task force's email is nastf@norwoodma.gov. And just a reminder, neither the police nor the scam task force will ever try to contact you first to ask you for personal information or for money. We'll never do that.